Hey, keto friends. Just a quick update. It's been about 2 weeks because my process really hasn't changed, but I didn't want to let it go too long without giving you an update on my weight. Um, so, so 2 Fridays ago, I was 347, which represented a 1 pound drop from the week before. So for 3, 4 weeks, I had been dropping maybe 1 pound. This past Friday, I did weigh at 344. So 344, that's another 3 pounds from the previous week, and kind of shows what I've been saying all along, that my body will hold weight and then I'll get a bigger drop at some point. It's not like it was 10 pounds, but if you look at the last say month, it was a pound, a pound, a pound, and then 4 pounds. So 3 pounds, three additional pounds. So a total in the month more around what is that, 6 pounds. Um, Still not crazy, but it's just to go to show that even though I ate the same way the entire time, for 3 weeks it was like 1 pound, and then one week it was just 3 more pounds. And to be honest with you, I don't know if that's my lowest weight in the week. I'm really sensitive to when I weigh and what I've eaten the night before and that kind of thing. The one thing I will say that I did, and I don't know if this corresponds to the bigger drop in the week, but because I was having the just the 1 pound a week, I really decided in the week previous to last Friday to really cut out carbs. So there's a debate about how many carbs you can have and still be in keto, I think, or in ketosis. My opinion is, if you're really worried about it, you need to check your ketones. Um, and there's strips they sell that allow you to do that. Um, but there was a point where I would do that all the time. At this point, I just kind of go more by how my body feels. And so the debate seems to be between 20 grams and 50 grams a day. I was trying to keep my carbs to around, under 50 carbs a day. And, um, but not being real strict. So honestly, it could have been over that. The difference is, do I allow a few carbs in? Will I have a wrap for lunch versus just eating, say, meat and cheese, or, eat some berries and some fruits and things like that, which you're supposed to be allowed to do. But again, you have to watch the carbs. It's not that you can eat that stuff unlimited. You'll start going over. So that last week, I just cut out all the carbs and went back to like strictly fats and proteins in the diet for the most part. And I did see the drop. Now, whether that would have happened already, um, I honestly don't feel that I burn, such an amount of additional fat over that week. I just think it's a matter of what I'm eating and what my body shows at the time that it's going to, um, how much water I'm holding, and whatever issues that can cause weight to vary. That's really my honest belief. I think over time, as I plot my weights over a year or something like that, the difference is being on keto at all or not. It's still better, even if you're just limiting to say 50 grams, than going out and just having bowls of pasta and whatever else, and unlimited carbs. I think that's the biggest difference. I don't know that I need to be this detailed as I was that past week, other than if I just want to see the weight loss on the scale. I think it, like I said, it may, a slight change in diet may end up causing more water loss, or put a different way, that my body would release water and I would get, you know, a bigger showing of weight loss on the scale. So that's what I have going on. Again, my lowest to date, which was last Friday, is 344. Approaching that 340 threshold. It's kind of like when you have a lot of weight to lose, every 10 pounds becomes a significant milestone. And so that's what I'm shooting for next. We'll have to see how many weeks now it takes, but I do expect, most of my health issues are more in hand now. As far as if you've been following my videos, I had some challenges that I had to get through, and I think those that will affect my weight loss. I actually am having a hip replaced on March 22nd, so that's another thing. But I really don't expect that to affect weight loss whatsoever, because it's not something I'm going to change my diet over. Um, and being winter, I haven't been super physically active anyway. I need to ramp that up. That's part of why I'm getting the hip done. It's really been painful, so I haven't been able to move around and do dedicated exercise as much as I want. So that's coming up. But that won't, I think my weight loss will remain consistent. I don't think, or get better, if anything, if I start exercising more. Um, but I'm past the weight issues. I had some heart stuff I had to go through and get taken care of, and that did affect my diet, because it just was so overwhelming mentally that I don't think I was as focused as I should have been on exactly what I was eating, and it corresponded to the Christmas holidays, which is a little harder maybe sometimes to maintain a diet anyway. Not that I certainly wasn't eating cookies and stuff like that, but I just wasn't as dedicated as I had been before. So 344, I'm headed down. Really making a push, like I said, towards summer, that I'd like to be as close to 300 as possible before June 1st. And that's just kind of a mental milestone. I don't know if the weight loss will ever pick up that I can actually get there, but that's just kind of mentally what I have in mind. And there probably will be points where, I really try to do even more, maybe longer intermittent fasting periods and things like that. So thanks so much to anybody who watches my videos, and especially those that keep up and return. I know it's only a handful, but it still is an encouragement to see that anybody's interested at all, as opposed to trying to go through all of this on my own. And I really do appreciate you. So feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe, like everybody always says, and I will post the next video in approximately a week. All right, thanks everybody. Bye bye.